Hello. Yeah, my name is Cletus Okoyomo. This class is going to be a quick walkthrough of our accounting software. So let's get started right away. If you look at this window that is opened, I'm on a web browser, and this software I hosted this on my personal system. It's on a local server. The software comes in various versions. We have the desktop version, which has to do with installation. We have a local server which can be accessed by various systems on the same network area, and we also have cloud version. So today, for the purpose of this class, I'm going to be using my local server. If we take a good look at this Windows, we can see there's a login form here. It's a username so that we can go in. Then if you look up this area, you see it said for evaluation purpose only. Please enter your product key if you wish to continue to use this software. Then the space for the product key is provided. Because I have my own license already, and I'm using a local server version, so I do not need to enter my product key, but usually this is how it's going to appear for you to enter your product key. Here we have this button for dark mode and light mode. Here we enter our username. Okay, for instance, I'm Cletus. I enter Cletus. Okay, it's demanding for password, so I enter my password. So now I'm logged in. And if you look to the top of this window now, you see businesses. Then this is the officer that is signed in, like myself. Now I'm senior staff. I'm signed in. Now this is where I can sign out or log out when I'm done working. Here we have the various businesses that I have access to, the various accounting sections that I have access to. So if I click on training, so it takes me to training platform, which is the name of the accounting platform that we are working on today. That is the business accounting that we are working on today. We decide just name it training because of our training purpose. Now a quick walkthrough on the dashboard and the menu. First, let me take the menu. You see summary. This is the dashboard of the summary as it displays. And if you look around here, you see balance sheets, you see profit and loss statements. Now under the balance sheet, that is where you have your assets. Asset includes all your money outside, the money in your hand, and the stock that you have not sold. So account receivable is the money that your customer is to pay you, or otherwise, if your customers have overpaid you, you have some money to refund or to set goods in equivalents. Now we have cash and cash equivalents, which has to do with both the bank. It includes all the banks, the POS, the cash, and whatsoever the money you have already received from your customers. Here we have the inventory on hand, which are the stock that you have yet to sell. You are the unsold stock, which is also part of your asset. So your unsold stock plus the money you have received already and the one your customers are yet to give you make a total of your assets. Now your liability, on the other hand, is the money that you are yet to pay to your suppliers or your creditors, as the case may be. including your salary payroll that you are yet to clear for your employee. So right here we have equity. Equity is the fund belonging to the owner of the business. Is either you are contributing capital or there is profits you shared, retained for the business purpose. So here we have all the report on the dashboard. On the other right hand, on the other right part of it, you have the income. The income include all the stock you have sold and collected money, the revenue, the inflow for whatever source that you are getting your inflow from. Then you now have your expenses, which at the end also include the cost of the goods that you have sold to make your income. For example, you have bought something of about 1.4 million and you sold it to 1.750, so your profit definitely is now 350. Let's assume you have other expenses that have overwhelmed the income you have received, then you will be having net loss. So that is a quick one on the summary dashboard. Now to the menu. Now we have receipts. This is the process you use to receive all the money from your customers that are paying. We have the payments. This is the process you use to pay your suppliers and your creditors. So this inter-account transfer, like I said, the business has means of collecting money or paying out money, either cash, bank transfer, or the various banks that you have, POS inclusive and everything. So when you have excess cash, you decide to transfer it, you deposit it in the bank. Then to balance it on your platform, you use inter-account transfer to move money, to move cash to the bank, or withdraw from bank to cash, or you move from POS to any other movement that you want to make. So now we have customers. Customers is the register of our customers. You can create new, you remove customer, deactivate customer, and update customers information. Next we have the sales quote. Sales quote represents the list of items that your customer make a request and you quote it in form of quotation for them. For example, we can take a look at this. This is quotation. So next we have sales order. Sales order is generated from sales quote. When a customer gives you a quantity to quote, you quote in quotes, and when both of you agree, then you transfer to sales order. When the transaction is sealed and payment is made, or whichever way, you now move it to invoice. So invoice is the final stage of the sales transaction before the delivery note is generated. Peradventure, the customer buys and he needs to return, make a return of some of the goods because of defects or damage or loss of interest in it. So we use credit note to reverse some of those sales. So that is it about the sales. Then on going forward to the menu again, we have withholding tax, we have supplier. Now the supplier is the other side of customers. Customers are those that buy from you. Suppliers are those that supply goods to you that you buy from. So likewise, this is where you have the list, the register for your suppliers. Then purchase quote is also equivalent to sales quote. You want to make a request to a company who wants to buy, who you want to buy from. You have a list of what you want to buy, then you forward to them. When they have given you the price list and the quotation, then you create your own order, purchase order. From your purchase order, you move to your purchase invoice when the goods is eventually purchased. So you bring them in. Now next is debit notes. Just as we said about the credit notes, Debit note is the note that you use to return goods back to